Everyone's a time variant. We're going to talk about Loki episode 4 and the cool end credit scene. Welcome back to AsArt with Nick and Kyle. Today we're going to talk about Loki episode 4 of season 1, and it's just so much fun stuff going on with time travel. We got to see the time gods or lords, or what are they called? They're like
the timekeepers.
Keepers.
Yes.
Oh, almost there. I said everything else. And we're just going to jump into it, fun theories and stuff like that. But right off the bat, Kyle, are you enjoying this and crazy theories you have?
I am, yes. So I do have some. Okay, actually, I have more questions than I have theories, but they're questions that can't be answered right now, right? But first, I'll go into my theories, just to start that off.
Let's do it.
So Mobius and Ravonna. I think they were married or were a couple, or like they at least knew each other before the TVA.
In a past life.
Yes. I guess we could call it that, as their past lives. Yeah.
He probably owned a jet ski.
Yes, yes, exactly. Where he probably, or at least aspired to own a jet ski. And then, so I also think that Gator Loki, has been hexed and cursed. That's why he's in that form. And he can still talk. We're probably going to get a talking alligator next episode.
Hey, we have talking raccoons. Why can't we have talking alligators?
Exactly. Why not?
Okay, so crazy thought here. I know you think they were married in a past life, but do you think she's also the big bad behind everything?
It's possible. I'm not going to rule that out, but I think there's a much larger plot afoot.
Were you bummed that they were just robots?
No, because that means that someone else is pulling the strings. And
Wizard of Oz style.
Exactly. It's not the timekeepers. Though I'm actually curious, they didn't bother to look behind anything, because they seem to be attached to the wall. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
But you know what though? It shocked me. As soon as I saw her hit Loki and he dissipated, that was like a whoa! I can't believe they did that to a main character, because we are led on to believe that once you're gone, you're gone.
Yeah, I'm like, what does this mean? I was going like, whoa! I literally went back in my seat. But then that begs the question. I mean, obviously, because they did that, it's like, okay, it's like something's gonna happen, right? Like, come on, they're not gonna really. And also that begs the question: is this something specific to Loki, or did Owen's Wilson character Mobius, did he get sent somewhere else too?
That's really what I want to know.
And I'm actually curious. You saw the background when we saw the 4 Lokis, right?
Yeah.
It looks like they're in like a post-apocalyptic timeline. So after an apocalypse.
Yeah.
So it's like
one of the buildings look like the Avengers Tower too.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, okay, what does that mean? So that probably means that Mobius might still be alive somewhere. I don't know. But okay, as to these,
that's a good idea. Maybe they all get sent to like the far future or something like that.
Yeah, where they're technically like where it's considered outside of time. Like, I don't know.
Oh, or what's that place in the Thor Ragnarok movie where Thor gets sent? Where it's like a dumping ground. Yeah, it's like a trash planet, right?
Yeah.
It's like where random things get dumped, and it's just like in the middle of nowhere, and there's only like one way off the planet.
I'm going to rely on our beautiful audience to remind us of what that name is, because I certainly forgot. Yeah,
but you know what I'm talking about,
though,
right?
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I get it was the trash planet.
The trash planet. Yeah. The gladiatorial crazy trash planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you bummed that Mobius got evaporated? I don't know what it's called.
Yeah,
I was like, no, he's like my favorite character in the show.
It's like Loki said, he's a folksy dope.
His friend.
It's true. And also, so aside from these theories, I've got some questions. All right. Obviously, one is, where did Mobius go? Because we can assume the logic of if Loki is elsewhere now, Mobius is elsewhere. So if the timekeepers have tasked the TVA with like eliminating variants from the timeline, like, or sorry, like they're tasked with them eliminating the Loki variants from the timeline.
Yes.
Then why didn't they just let them perish on Lamentis?
Oh, well, it's because Mobius brought him back.
No, but that's the thing. If they're no, Mobius didn't bring them back because remember, they were
Oh,
apparently
he found
their
them
whole thing
though.
was they're going to be pruned, right? Eventually, they were going to stand trial.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like, well, if they need to get rid of them from the timeline, why not just let them die?
Yeah, I think it's like a story plot thing. It's like how like Doctor Evil's like, close it. I don't want to see them go into the shark tank. You know what I mean?
No, no, no. I'm going to leave them alone and not actually witness them dying. I'm just going to assume it all went to plan. What?
It's like
Well, now this is leading in. Yeah, right. Now this is leading into another theory of mine, though. They were also brought before the timekeepers, and then it was almost like a show trial, like a kangaroo court, right? It's like you're to stand in judgment, and it's like, why are you bringing us here with all this pomp and circumstance if we're just going to be summarily executed? Like,
yeah, right.
I was like, that's a good question. So yeah, there's that, and then so the two Lokis created a super strong Nexus event, right?
Yeah.
Inside the Lamentus Apocalypse. So
Uh-huh.
why was that moment considered a Nexus event? Like, why was it significant?
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know. Yeah. I think it's because they connected with themselves from a different timeline.
Oh, okay. So it's like a super exponential cascade event.
Yeah,
Sort of
maybe
deal.
their powers grow when they like connect with their previous selves or whatever.
That okay.
But,
That fits in. That fits in with some time travel tropes, actually. So
Oh, wonderful. I just
Yeah.
kind of woohoo off
Yeah.
the top of my head. But any theories for next week or for this Wednesday coming up?
we're gonna see where Mobius went. We're also going to see what Sylvie and Ravonna got into after they cut at the end of the one.
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Well, guys, subscribe here. We're going to be covering it. I think there's only 2 episodes left, and we're excited yet kind of bummed because this was a fun universe to play in.
Wait, I got one last thing.
Yes.
One last question. What is up with the theremin music? I need to know. Is it a stylistic choice? Is it actually mean something?
I have no
I
idea.
don't know. I don't know, but I really am curious because it's an odd music choice. So I'm like,
It is.
maybe. I don't know.
No, it is. It is an odd music choice, but I mean, so is wanting a jet ski. Like, you know. Anyways, guys, follow Pekkas with a 0 on Instagram. He's really into sci-fi. He's writing a novel. He does amazing artwork. Go follow him on Instagram. He's such a talented artist. And by the way, we also do podcasts. So you can go to Apple's iTunes. You can go to Spotify, all the places where there's podcasts, and visit us at asart.space to find some of Kyle's artwork on shirts. We'll see you on the next AsArt.